Hi, how are you doing? Welcome back to the another brand new section. And in this section, let's learn about click events. Okay, so here I have a simple HTML page. It has a div and with a class name of container fluid, same as before. And there's a row, and inside the row I have a div, and I made it column small 6 and then offset 3 on each side, so the content will be centered in the page. Okay, so I have this text here. I'll learn about click events. Let's see first. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, for example, let's create a button. Okay, so when someone will click on this button, we will make something happen. Okay, so let's give it a class name of, let's say, class name equals to, let's call it question. Okay, ask me. All right, so that's the button, and let's create one more element here, and then this p tag will have class name class equals to, and let's give it a class name of answer. Okay, no, not class name, it's just class. Okay, so we have these two elements here in this page. One is a button which has a class name of question, and another is a paragraph which is an empty paragraph for the moment, and it will have an answer. So what I'm trying to do is create a function, and when someone click, that function will display the answer. Okay, something like that. So let's, yeah, that's fine. Let's give it a class name, actually class question, button primary. Okay, looks good. All right, so let's go to index.js, and every time you want to write jQuery, you can make sure you have this document ready function. All right, so within here, what we can do is we can create a function. So first I want to target this question element, right? So when people click on this button, I want something to happen. So first let's begin with this $sign. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to target the question. Okay, so that has a class name of question. Okay, now what you can do is in jQuery you get this on method. Okay, so this on method takes two arguments. One is on what? On click. This is a click event. On mouse over. There are a lot of events available. So let's begin with click. Okay, this is most popular one. So on click event, that's the first argument, the event name, which is a click, and then the function. Okay, so this function will determine what to do. Okay, so target this element on click event, this function. So this function, what it will do is it will take the answer element first, because we want to write something there. Okay, so answer, and remember we learned about this HTML, or we can use text, whatever. Let's use HTML so that we can do some formatting if we need to, right? So let's write some HTML into and put into this class name with the answer, right? So when someone clicks on this button, this function will fire, and this function will add HTML to this class name, answer class name. This is currently empty, but once they click, we can add something else. Let's say, what's the question? In fact, let's give it, how is jQuery? Okay. And now what you can do is answer HTML. jQuery is the best thing in the world. Okay, save it. So let's give it a try. First, how is jQuery? When a user click, because we added on click method, click, jQuery is the best thing in the world. because that empty paragraph has now this text. It's pretty cool, right? First, so that's one example of handling a click event in jQuery, and it is super easy. Take the element, target the element, use the on method. It takes two arguments. First is the argument event argument, which is a click, and then function, which returns the whatever we want to do. In this case, we just put the HTML. Let's try another event as well. For example, mouse over. So this one will fire every time, anytime the user mouse hover over the button. Okay. As you can see, jQuery is the best thing in the world. I haven't clicked yet. I just move, and you can see it's pretty amazing of what you can do with jQuery. All right. So this is it for this one. I'll come up with the next video. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.